The stories began long ago. Tales of the famous voyage of Charles Darwin to a mysterious, isolated island chain. A remote place of amazing animals and serene calm on the equator in the Pacific Ocean. Long known as remote, with very limited access and primitive accommodations, off limits to all but the privileged few. Access is still carefully controlled, but that access is now yours. Through a special arrangement with the government of Ecuador, Celebrity Cruises invites you to experience for yourself the amazing, legendary Galapagos Islands. There is no place like it on Earth, a magical sanctuary that time forgot. When you step into the Galapagos, you step into another world, a world of arid volcanic landscapes, lush tropical settings, all populated by some of the most unique and extraordinary creatures on the planet. Your expedition actually begins in Quito, Ecuador, with a grand tour of this spectacular 2-mile-high city. A welcome reception awaits at the fabulous new 5-star JW Marriott Hotel. The next morning, it's all aboard a new Airbus 320. Destination, Santa Cruz Island in the Galapagos. And your new home for the next 8 days, anchored serenely in the bay, a new, state-of-the-art 96-passenger ship, fittingly called Xpedition. Your adventure begins immediately after you board, as Xpedition sets sail for the first of many unforgettable shore and land excursions. Within just a few hours, you'll find yourself headed ashore with a small, intimate group of fellow explorers, ready to be immersed among the countless species that have called the islands home for centuries. Xpedition's extremely knowledgeable team of licensed naturalists serve as your personal guides, answering your questions, introducing the unbelievable sights of this incredibly unique environment. Although many of the birds migrate to the mainland and return, once here, the animals on the islands just don't have a natural fear of humans and seem to tolerate each other rather well. They seem to think of us as just another creature. They react to our presence without fear, nor are they aggressive. Often, you will literally have to walk around them. It makes you wonder who is studying whom. You will visit 7 islands, go on 15 excursions, and see things up close you never dreamed you would see. For every island expedition, you have a choice of low, medium, and high impact excursions. These very stable Zodiacs, the same boats used by the Navy SEALs, take each group ashore or on shoreline adventures. You'll learn the scientific importance of the Galapagos and what is being done to carefully preserve it. The world-renowned Darwin Research Station is where scientists from all over the world converge as a base to study this wondrous place and its unique natural inhabitants. Back on board, your comfort is well taken care of by an extremely attentive and friendly staff. Xpedition is a state-of-the-art ship. Its environmental systems are the best in the world. In fact, far cleaner and non-polluting than any ship or yacht in the Galapagos. With a maximum of just 96 passengers, Xpedition has plenty of room and plenty of amenities. Whether in the main dining room or taking lunch on the top deck, the quality of the food is what you expect on a celebrity ship. Fantastic. Every evening offers an opportunity for sharing your adventure with fellow explorers, followed by a fascinating preview of the next day's adventures. By the time you leave the islands, you will actually have experienced more of the Galapagos than Charles Darwin himself. One thing is for certain, your adventures in the Galapagos will have a lasting effect. And though you will eventually leave the Galapagos will never leave you.